Greetings, this is General, and welcome to the Trials of Mana finale for Duran and Angela. I want to show you my equipment and my abilities, and yeah, I put the Prince tag on, just in case. Probably won't use it though. We're pretty strong. I think most of the final bosses aren't super difficult.
Such a shame.
This might actually be the most difficult one, come to think of it.
Goddess of Mana is no
I guess the Kevin and Charlotte's one can be pretty difficult too. I don't know, the Hawkeye and Reese's one stays in place, so
how could you?
it's easy to hit something that stays in place.
I see you are becoming weaker and weaker without the Tree of Mana.
What a pity.
Understandable that fairies would perish along with the tree since they are born from it.
A lot of mana things would perish, wouldn't they? I don't know, we never learned what happened to the Mana Spirits. I'm pretty sure we still have them with us, but
no,
we just don't. We don't see them leave or whatever.
No,
after the end of the game. Well, that was quick.
What a fool!
R.I.P. Fairy, I guess.
Death that badly.
You all just want to die.
Remember a fairy that met a similar fate. She was with that silly Prince of Volsena and his useless knight.
Kind of funny you say useless because he's the one who murdered you the first time
I was
around.
caught unaware by the Golden Knight's foolish attack, and we both fell. It took me so long.
Maybe you should have better
to
awareness
my
then.
Strength, but now I am the strongest of the gods. No one alive.
It's just surprising that
surpasses me.
Valsena was even able to take you on.
This is my true form.
Oh. I love the music here. Sacrifice Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. If any of you were wondering. Holy crap! Giant dragon!
This is the final
He actually looks kind of like a... Actually,
God.
he's actually in the shape of an actual dragon instead of all the other dragon enemies we've come across, which look like little hatchlings. Now, bow! Which happening?
this ends here and now. Even without the tree
she's not
or
completely
Mana
dead.
to help us, we will never give up. Not without a fight. Not as long as our hero, the chosen one of the Mana Sword, is here. Without mana, elementals and spirits may disappear from the realm, but you should not lose hope. You will be creating a new world for everyone. Come, you must stand up and fight. The future is in your hands. Whether you can see us or not, we'll be with you always. So keep fighting. You can't lose.
Sorry if I were being quiet. I actually really like that line. Those lines. I feel like Fairy is probably one of the best voice actors in the game.
Pitiful.
I hope that she shows up again as
You
in the
cannot
series.
win without relying on the strength of the Sword of Mana.
If they ever make
It is
like more
over
games
for
or
you
remakes.
all. Accept defeat.
You're wrong! Don't you see? Even without the physical Mana Sword, as long as the chosen one
We
is
got
here,
the power of
the sword
friendship!
that lives in all of our hearts that we call
Just like
hope
every other
will never
anime
disappear.
kind of game. Especially Persona.
Silence. once, I will destroy any sword you wield. You must understand.
Then again, probably a lot of other
powerless you are
JRPGs you win
against a
by using the
supreme
power of friendship.
god. Now, kneel.
Here we have the Dragon Emperor. You can do quite a few things. Let's see. I'm not sure what he just did there exactly. Yeah, he'll be moving about a few times. Though he's not like the fastest. Like he's not gonna be like the Crimson Wizard who freaking moves around all the time. But oh jeez. Yeah, he'll do a bunch of different attacks, like forward attacks, and then as you can see, some poison clouds or whatever those are. I think they're poison clouds. Oh god dang it. And dive bombs. He'll also, it should be noted, he will be switching his element constantly, which I think it's based on his coloring? I don't know, I really don't worry about it because I use the moon saber and stuff. God dang it, Angela. See, let's heal you up. Why don't we... Yeah, let's do that. Start buffing our... why is Angela not healed yet? There's some priorities there, Reese. Yeah, as long as Angela's away in spamming Doppelganger, we're going to probably murder through this guy pretty quickly. Sorry. Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of different like elemental attacks. See, I think he's probably changed elements now since his color's different. But yeah, we're wrecking the crap out of this guy. Especially now. Yeah, the first Sacrifice 2 sure didn't last too long. And holy crap! He did. Yeah, freaking Angela's a beast at the end game, like I've said.
The supreme god cannot die.
You keep on saying Supreme God, but that's like being God of God. They're kind of redundant. Who came up with that other than your brown-nosing servant? Yeah, there we go. Angela and Duran's path all done. There is the super boss left in the, like we could have fought it by now. I'm gonna save that for the post game.
Fairy!
Don't go.
Thank you for never giving in to despair.
Thank you for winning by the power of
Mana is
friendship.
dead, and mana has disappeared from the world.
Out of manner.
I can't.
What
exist
the heck
without
is
mana.
Altena gonna do?
We didn't know each other for long, but I treasured our time together. I won't forget
Aw,
any of you.
Fairy! Don't
became
go!
good friends.
Please, don't
At least
worry
you're better than
about
some
me.
other fairies. Jeez.
You were fighting for
I
everyone's
don't
future.
need... You can stop saying hey to me. I know where to go.
Thanks to your triumph, I will now be reborn as the new goddess of mana.
Ew. Looks like the exact same as the other goddess of mana. We didn't even get to see too much of the other goddess of mana other than because she was pretty much
Fairies are like
dying
the seeds of the mana tree. Once
by
they
then.
find a worthy person, someone with a pure heart that they trust completely,
Why don't you
That
just have
fairy
fairies
can
go out
become
all
the
the
new
time so you
tree
have
and goddess of the mana in the
plantable
world.
seeds?
To bring that mana, the mana we have lost, back into this realm.
Seems like it would be pretty
I must
difficult to
take
find
the tree's
someone with a
place
pure
and
heart.
sleep here in the sanctuary.
Then again, maybe it's
It may
different
yet
for this
take
world.
1,000 years for me to
1,000
restore all
years?
of the mana. But if in 1,000 years your descendants still remember the tree of
That's a
mana,
pretty dang long time to
will
be out of
awaken.
mana.
I'm sure I can help them in their hour of need as well. But until I am needed
Yeah,
in the future,
your kingdom's good as
I will
dead, I'm
remain
pretty
here,
sure there, Angela.
asleep, quietly protecting the world as this tree. This is where we part.
I think there's a
My
timeline for
brave
this
heroes.
Mana series.
Farewell.
Then again, I think it's kind of like
May the
Final
sword of
Fantasy
mana,
where the
The
games
one that
probably
lives
aren't
in all your
supposed
hearts,
to be connected.
shine on. Forever.
The shine on. Epic return to home music. I think I'll talk about the let's see, no, I'll wait for later. I was thinking about talk. See what's going on with everyone around. Well, obviously, you go back to we have Belcena, we have Altena, and then Laurent, since we have the three main characters. I mean, the three main characters. There's the six characters. Derp. The three characters we chose specifically, as if Kevin, Charlotte.
Elliot!
Oh, Charlotte will always be a side character.
I'm okay. I am so sorry, Elliot. I should have.
Yeah,
You know,
you kind
I
of
had a
ran
really
off
weird
without
dream.
realizing. Oh, hey,
I
maybe
saw
I should
Mother
protect him.
and Father, and they looked so happy. And they told
Maybe
me
some
something
potential
important.
kidnappers.
They wanted me to return to Laurent and help you bring prosperity back to the kingdom. They said
Aw.
that I shouldn't keep relying on you for everything. So
I mean,
I'm
were
gonna try
you?
my best.
We never
Oh,
got to see that,
Elliot.
him relying on her. He was just like wandering off somewhere and not going to training. That seemed way more not dependent, like less dependent. I don't know. Whatever you say, game.
Father,
Thinking on a peak, on a mountain peak.
Elliot and I
How
will
very
work hard
anime of you
to build
there,
Laurent
Reese.
back into the peaceful kingdom it once was.
Wait,
Even
is
though
that
this
Celestial
world no longer
Peak?
has mana
I think
power,
that is. Oh my god, she literally
continue to watch
walked to
over
the
my
top of
friends
Celestial
and me
Peak
on our
just to
journey.
think. You're like,
We will do our best in the coming times.
I need to go onto my thinking mountain. Then again, you would think that we could use Flammy to just fly up there. I mean, we can't do that in game, but you'd think like they would be able to do that. Then again, you would think that Flammy would just drop you
I
off
see.
at the
The
boss,
trouble is, magic
but we got a game.
depends on
Game's
it,
got a game.
which means that without mana in this world, our powers are no more.
Out of
My magic
mana!
included, Altena will once more be plagued by the terrible cold of the surrounding area.
I think it's more than terrible cold.
Don't worry, Mother.
You live in the
What
Arctic.
difference does a little snow make? It's the elements against our people's fiery
I think you're gonna have to
willpower.
find some solution to deal with the
Oh,
snow.
Angela,
I think
You're
it's more than
correct.
snow. You also deal with
our
ice.
people are resourceful enough to withstand the cold even without our magic to lean on.
I'm not entirely sure about that. But if you say so.
Darn! Just when I got in the hang of magic, it disappears. Ugh. But I guess I found something more important than magic in the end.
What? Really? What'd
The
you
magic of love.
find? What are you staring at me for? Is there something
Yeah,
on my
you gotta.
face?
Like every other
It's a
dense
secret.
anime character near Duran. She wants to take you to Pound Town. Jeez. I wonder if that that scene shows up if you have like Hawkeye or someone. I don't know. I've always ran, like I haven't ever ran with Hawkeye and Angela or Hawkeye and Kevin. Sorry, I mean Angela and Kevin. I've ran this game with Hawkeye and Kevin.
Big brother! Duran!
Now everyone's gonna ship Hawkeye and Kevin, aren't they?
Duran, you're back safe and sound. I'm just so
That'd be a weird.
glad to see
It'd
you.
be a pretty
Sorry you
uncommon
need to
shipping,
worry,
I
Wendy.
think.
Aunt Stella. It's over now.
I don't know. I don't
You
think
can
I would
tell
want to
me
dig
when
enough
you're
to
ready.
see how much shipping
You
there
should go
is.
to the castle and report back to His Majesty.
Have to report to the king. Oh, we myrtleized the red wizard that embarrassed me. There we go. I'm like, didn't it completely
That
load?
sounds like quite the adventure. Your journey was difficult. but
What
it
a
had to be
wonderful
done.
adventure you have there.
Now is not the time for sadness. Loki is alive inside you all. His soul is
They're
free.
all in your
With you
hearts.
Always.
What about
We do not
What
have
about
the
Duran's
goddess
mom?
of
Is he in
mana
their
to
hearts?
rely on to keep the world in balance anymore. Duran, you and your friends will take up the mantle as the new Golden Knights. Valsena will follow where you lead.
I mean,
Future
I guess
is yours.
I guess Reese could be a knight. Angela's Angela has no like basically no physical abilities. I mean, she's probably athletic, being able to do what she does, but yeah, she was a mage. She's not gonna be the equivalent of what Duran's brand is. She kind of specialized somewhere in magic and has no more magic. Oh hey, the sanctuary's back to normal. Got birds. Got a little sproutling coming from the. I think that's how it works. Like dead trees would make kind of fertilizer for like other ones, would they? I don't know. I'm not a botanist or whatever. Maybe a botanist isn't the right word. I'm not a whatever it is biologist. Whoever would study trees and plants. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have there's gonna be a few little thing showing aftermaths in the side. But yeah, this is probably I feel like this is one of the best remakes I've seen. They completely, well, they pretty much did a lot of changes to the battle system, but I think it's not like I prefer the battle system. It's like kind of like a adjacent thing where it's like I like the old battle system, and then I also like this battle system, you know. And then pretty much most of the music I feel has been remastered pretty well. The only exception being, I would kind of say, was the Left-Handed Wolf song, and that's only because like I'm used to it now. I'm fine with it now, but it was kind of off-putting with the way that they just decided to basically go with like maybe not a metal guitar, but like an electric guitar for the song. I don't know. It was kind of weird where like the original was maybe like more synthesized, and that one is just electric guitar. But I also really, like I've said throughout the game, I really like how they have your level's gonna have you class change earlier, and because of that, you basically you get your first class 3 literally after your first Benevodon fight, usually, if you haven't like ran away from fights, basically. But yeah, like that's really like class 2 and class 3 is really where you specialize your characters, so it is really good that you get to do it earlier. Let's see. As for the story, well, the story obviously hasn't changed at all. There's stuff about the story I like, but I cannot lie that the story is very, very basic and is probably the least important thing of the game. I'm sure there's going to be a post game, which I'd probably talk more about the post game after the post game, but it's very short is what I'll basically say about that. Oh hey, Carl's back. If you want to figure out why that is, you're gonna have to watch Kevin's Path. You're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna. Like I said, we're gonna. The next path that I'm gonna be doing is it's Charlotte's gonna be the main character, and then it's gonna be Kevin and Hawkeye, the 3 characters that I didn't pick. Oh, I guess one thing I should know about the story, they added a whole bunch of unique dialogue for Angela and Duran. They also add some unique dialogue for Hawkeye and Reese, which is I like that. For some reason though, like in the original game, Kevin and Charlotte had unique dialogue. But they got rid of it, I guess because it was just filler fluff. Like, it was Charlotte saying to Kevin that I think that was basically it. It was saying to Kevin that elves age slower. Though it is pretty cool, like, it is kind of funny on how much Hawkeye shows up. Then again, the areas where he shows up make sense. The only thing that really sucks is, Angela, she doesn't really show up all that much, like, at all, if I recall correctly. I don't think she ever shows, like, you don't really see her show up during the story if you don't pick her. That's the only one I'm kind of sad that doesn't really show up anywhere. But then again, I guess there isn't very good spots for her to show up. There's just so many more good spots for Hawkeye to show up to save the day. Like everything's back to normal in the desert town. What you doing up there, Reese? There you looking for Elliot? Gotta keep on going out and finding Elliot, aren't you? Finding out that he's on your thinking mountain. And now you have a dragon that you can fly around. Why don't you become caretakers of dragons, and then the Valkyrie can ride on dragons? Then again, we don't know if there's any other flamey-like dragons around. There might not be. Got a whole world map. Yeah, this section of the credits is a little different than the original. The original had like just a random land mass and showed you Flammy flying around it, whereas this one just uses the world map. Hey there's Vuskov. But yeah, there's basically like two ways to do a remake or whatever, and they chose the stay close to the source material or whatever. Whereas some other games like the Final Fantasy remake decided to be like, we're not gonna be exactly the same. I mean, that's fine, but I feel like people felt like they got gypped when, I'm just gonna fast forward through. If you want to see the names, you can pause. But this thing just goes by way too slowly. I already have a really long credits section. And we have multiple people. We have the people from the remake and people who made the original game. So, got a lot of names to go through. The end. So what now? There we go. We're gonna...
What is this?
Question mark, question mark, question mark? It's an interesting name.
Oh, I see. This world is...
Yeah, she will be a part of the post game. We got we got fairy ability, which is the Mana's Blessing. That's only a post game ability though. But anyway, so that was Trials of Mana for Duran's Path. Next time you'll see me, I'll be doing Kevin and Charlotte's Path. See you guys then. Bye bye.